Well, in his first sit-down interview since his poor presidential debate performance against former President Trump last week, President Joe Biden discusses his plans to stay in the 2024 presidential race in an interview with ABC. NBC's Drew Wilder reports from Washington.
Tonight, the president is trying to rebound from a poor debate performance with a campaign rally straight into an exclusive 22-minute televised interview with ABC's George Stephanopoulos. Biden was defiant and in denial of growing calls that he should back out of the race.
Was this a bad episode or the sign of a more serious condition?
It was a bad episode.
The president said his bad debate performance was due to exhaustion and a lingering cold, adding that he met with a doctor following the debate.
He just looked at me and said, "You're exhausted."
Still, Biden insists he is mentally fit and the only person who can defeat former President Donald Trump in November.
Are you sure you're being honest with yourself when you say you have the mental and physical capacity to serve another 4 years?
Yes, I am, because, George, the last thing I want to do is not be able to meet that.
Though doubt seems to be swirling throughout the party, multiple sources confirmed to NBC News that Virginia Senator Mark Warner is organizing a group of senators to discuss a path forward.
Mark Warner, my understanding, is the only one considering that.
Meanwhile, Democratic Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey says Biden should carefully evaluate whether to stay in the race.
What's your plan to turn the campaign around?
You saw it today. How many people can you draw crowds like I drew today?
The president pointing to his Madison, Wisconsin rally in which he read from a teleprompter and addressed calls for him to back out of the race.
There's been a lot of speculation. What's Joe going to do? Is he going to stay in the race? Is he going to drop out? What's he going to do? Well, here's my answer. I am running and going to win again.
In Washington, Drew Wilder, NBC News.